Here's the number one reason consultants lose in 2026. It's not a recession. It's not competition. Information got cheap, which means general advice got replaced. 2 years ago, this was a someday problem. Now it's Tuesday. Now, I'm not saying consulting is dead. I'm saying the middle is getting wiped out. 2025 is when the filter turned on. 2026 is when a lot of people feel it in their income. Here's why. McKinsey built an internal AI tool called Lily. McKinsey says 72% of their firm is active on it, and people report up to 30% time savings just from finding and summarizing knowledge. So think about that. If a team saves 30% of their time, they need fewer hours and fewer junior generalist tasks and fewer people to do that work. And there's another signal. A major consulting recruiting site reports McKinsey added an AI-style interview into final rounds in the US. That tells you the filter is not coming, it's already on. Now, in a second, I'll show you the one kind of consultant who wins more in this new world. But first, we need to name the real problem. For 10 years, a lot of consultants got paid for being a smart person with good advice. I help companies grow, I help leaders lead. That worked when information was hard to get. But now, information is everywhere. AI can give you good enough strategy in seconds. AI can draft the plan, AI can outline the steps, AI can write the slides, and here's the scary part. AI doesn't just replace bad work, it lifts average people up fast. A Boston Consulting Group pilot study found below average consultants improved about 43% using ChatGPT tools. Top performers only improved about 17%. So the gap shrinks. Pretty good becomes cheap, and good enough becomes free. Now, I get it. You might be thinking, okay, Steve, so we're all doomed. No, not even close, because the market is still growing. Mortar Intelligence expects management consulting to be about $357.8 billion in 2025 and up to $451.3 billion by 2030. So the game isn't ending. It's splitting into two lanes. And here's what I mean. Chris, an all-around good guy I met recently, smart, hard worker, good intentions. His offer was simple. Pay me $5,000 a month. You get access, calls, advice. And for a while, that worked. Then one of his clients did something new. They kept one operator inside the company, and they used AI for the research and the first drafts and the options. Chris got the text that every consultant hates. Hey, we're going to pause for a bit. What happened? Chris didn't get fired. He just got compared to free. And that's a brutal comparison. Now, here is the good news. There's a way out, and it's simple. There are 3 levels of work now. Level 1, promptable work. If a client can solve most of it with a prompt, it's promptable. That's general advice, generic frameworks, generic strategy. Level 2, template work. If your service is mostly a template, AI plus a decent operator can copy it. It won't be perfect, but it'll be good enough. Level 3, irreducible work. This is the work that needs judgment, diagnosis, order, trade-offs, courage. This is where you get paid. Because AI can give you options, but it can't take responsibility for outcomes. So the question becomes, how do you move to level 3? You stop selling advice and you start selling a mechanism. I'll show you all 5 parts of this mechanism. But Steve, isn't this just advice with a fancier name? No. Advice is like saying, you should eat better. A mechanism is like saying, here's the procedure, here's the steps, here's the timeline, here's what changes. Advice is a suggestion. A mechanism is a system that produces a result. That's what people pay for in 2026. If you want to survive the generalist purge, your mechanism needs 5 things. 1, a name, so people can repeat it. 2, a diagnosis, so you can spot the real problem fast. 3, a sequence, step 1, step 2, step 3. 4, a clear outcome, not better, not improved, a real result. 5, proof, examples, patterns, before and after. Solomon Associates works in the energy world, and they did this right. They built a benchmarking methodology called Comparative Performance Analysis, or CPA, and they've been doing it since 1980. They don't say, we help refineries improve. They say, this is CPA. This is the standard. This is the method. They even call CPA their proprietary benchmarking methodology. That's what you want. I'm not a consultant. I'm the person behind the thing. Now, once you build that mechanism, you hit the next question. How do I package this so people understand it, trust it, and remember it? And how do they know me for it? That's where the book comes in. It makes you the default source, and you have yours done in 90 days or less By the way, with ROI guaranteed, link in the description. And here's why you want to consider it. A book done right does 5 things for you. 1, it forces clarity. You can't hide behind vague language anymore. 2, it packages your mechanism so buyers can understand it fast. 3, it builds trust because it shows depth and thought. 4, it creates search gravity. People Google the idea and you show up. 5, it pre-sells the client so your calls get easier. AI can generate advice, but AI can't be you. It can't build your reputation. It can't build your proof. It can't build your relationships. It can't build your track record. The market is not shrinking, it's splitting. Independent work is growing. One report says full-time independent workers grew 6.5% to 27.7 million in 2024. And 4.7 million independents earned over $100,000, up from just 3 million in 2020. So here's the truth. Specialists are doing fine. Great specialists are doing better. Generalists are the ones getting squeezed. Not because they're bad people, not because they're not smart, but because their offer is too easy to copy. Now, let's make this practical. If you want a defense plan for 2026, here's the plan. Step 1, pick one narrow result, not growth, not leadership, one clear outcome. Step 2, build a diagnosis, a simple way to spot what's wrong. Step 3, build a sequence, 3 to 7 steps in order. Step 4, name the mechanism, something people can repeat. And yes, you can explore a trademark for that name later if it makes sense. Step 5, publish the mechanism as an authority asset. A book is one of the best containers for this. Not because it hides the method, but because it makes you the trusted source. And that's how you stop selling advice. You start selling a mechanism. 2025 is when the filter turned on. 2026 is when generalists who don't adapt will feel it, but it's not too late. If you'd like to remove the guesswork and get your book done right the first time, I pulled this video out for you. It breaks down the exact timeline to pull your method out of your head, to name it, to package it, and turn it into an asset that makes clients come to you pre-sold. Click right here and let's build your defense the smart way.